Okay, we've got a single chamber Octopus trap here. You've got the entrance, the trap door up here, where if I pull the back string up like that, it lifts up. Okay, with that lifted up like that. And we have a crab and a hydrostatic light that is activated when putting into the water. Now these lights will last for about 90 days continuous, but obviously when you bring it out of the water, the light will stop working. There's a little diaphragm in there, and when that's pushed, that activates the light, and obviously with the pressure of the water that activates that little diaphragm. So when it's out of the water, it won't continue to go. It's not particularly bright, it's a little green light. That's actually put in the crab like so. Now obviously you wet that area to get it pushed right in there properly. I'm not going to do that right now, but I'll put this in here. That's the little, so that's the sort of setup we've got there. Just push that in, wet that, lube that a little bit, and push it in there in the crab. That actually goes inside here. There's a little slot there where you can push the shaft through. And I'll have to look for this because I can't actually see it myself. Okay, so that is pushed through and that sits like that. Okay, now that little stainless shaft will be sitting on this side of the stainless. Okay, so that's that little shaft that's attached to the crab. So when the octopus comes in, it grabs the crab, pulls it, and it activates the trap. So we pull this to set it. This is a Dyneema material, so this doesn't stretch. Gonna pull that down quite hard, and that sits on there like that. So that's set. And when the octopus comes in there, pulls the crab, he's in there. But make sure that you really firmly fix this inside there, otherwise you'll pull the crab will come off, this will stay where it is in situ. So push that in really, really hard so it doesn't come out. Now, with the connection, to fit this base here to the chamber, there are six holes that take 6 of these pins. These pins are pushed inside and pushed up. Get a piece of dowel, probably about a 12mm piece of dowel, and that wooden piece of dowel, when you push it up, you can get a hammer and just hammer them home properly, just to get that lip over the top surface. Now when you're putting these pins in, they've got a little bit of excess plastic around here where the joint is, this one more so. Just clean that off so you get a nice clean flush fit on the other side. You can see where those pins are already in. And you can also see, if you come around that side, there's someone hasn't cleaned these up. That should have been cleaned up so the pins can properly be seated. Okay, so when you're pushing those pins up, if there's a problem, you may, like this one, need to, you're blocking the light, just come around towards me. Yeah. So you may need to scratch a bit of this out just to clean it all up in there, and just use a scraper like this to gouge out a little bit of plastic, and it'll just come out like shavings like that, and then you'll be able to properly seat that pin there. But you will, once again, I'll repeat it, you will need to use a piece of dowel, okay, to actually push that properly home. Okay, that's it.